Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Deus Ex Mankind Divided Blind. Now, I'm here in this weird apartment which has a copy of Francis Pritchard's screenplay for some reason, and also a pretty apparent secret compartment here, which I'm not quite sure how to open, and it's annoying me a little. Huh. You know what? I'll try exploring the other apartments. Maybe I'll get enough. Maybe I'll get enough XP to get the other practice kit, and then I'll get the smart vision upgrade. So let me try getting in here.
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
Okay, this apartment appears to have been trashed. At least judging from how the... although, maybe not. Maybe it's just an old shutter. Hacking. Aurelius Milkovich. Kelly, you there? Kelvin Alexander. Something wrong with the parts? The key to the insurance. Still planning that? I told you. They don't care about you anymore. You ceased to exist after they fired us. So it's about the people... Why do I still need the new pause? There's no chip. You have PTSD. Everyone in our line of business does. They want to scratch that chapter out of our history, including us. You see that in that vault is key to buying me safety when they finally find me. Give me the code. No chance. I'm not writing it down. It's the year we started working together, before it all went bad. Christ, it's the last time I remember not having to look over my own shoulder. I've gotta go. Your new business account with the Palisade Bank. But who is this person? I don't quite understand what he was referring to. Maybe I'll find some more clues strewn about. Okay, this is Burke from Rifle Bank Station. This is Rifle Bank Station itself. Was this person investigating Bell Tower? Or maybe he's ex-Bell Tower himself, because he seemed to be concerned that somebody is going to come and hunt him down. Camera. Anything here? Not really. Well, I'm not quite sure what this is about, to be honest.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, I've got a little bit of XP for that.
Any break in the story. This is Elias Reporting to you, live from Picus.
That's another... the same issue of whatever Sam is that I've already read.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 200.
Okay, I've watched that a bunch of times already.
Let me get this out of the way when talking about
Oh.
the dog incident. I've always hated that title. Incident?
Okay, I've listened to that as well. It seems to me that there are a lot less of those radio segments than there were, although maybe they are not progressing because I'm not progressing the main story. I'm not quite sure what examining the camera has given me, but maybe it's part of a later quest? Frick. I'm not sure what that was even. Ammunition? Lucius de Beers. Money. I'm not about to steal any money until I know from whom am I stealing in the first place. Okay, so this looks to be some kind of a studio, like a photography studio, or a recording setup. Okay, but there is a secret compartment. I must say, not stealing anything from someone's house, but breaking their wall seems to be a pretty awful double standard to have. But what can I say? I can't really help myself. But the worst thing is, I've been here already, and it doesn't help me at all. I don't think, because I've just returned to the ground here. Which, damn it, yeah, that doesn't help me at all. And to be honest, I'm rather annoyed at that fact, because I'm just short of having enough EXP to get the smart vision, which would help me. I've searched that rather thoroughly. There's a bit of neuropathy in this apartment, but I'm not sure who does it belong to, or how badly do they need it. So yeah, I'm going to leave it. There's still this. Maybe I can hack it this time.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, I can't. Yeah, I literally can't because I transferred this into the wrong. Though maybe I can.
Access granted.
I kind of wasted that. Shouldn't have done that. And I still don't have enough EXP. Okay, this is getting renovated. But for what purpose? I don't really know. Any new segment on the radio? Apparently not. What am I even looking for here? Oh wait, there is a new segment.
Seattle's Fortress of Solitude. But until then, I have to reiterate some things. You know, we haven't heard much about this Task Force 29 division lately. The one
Okay, I've listened to that as well. I feel like they are repeating because they haven't progressed the main story to a satisfactory degree. Okay, so what is the point of this apartment? Not sure. It seems to be pretty much nothing. But there is still the issue of the secret compartment, which I can't really find, and I have just a little... I don't have enough practice to get the... Okay, nothing behind the fridge. Don't have enough practice to... Okay, there was something here for a second, but I think it was just this. Don't have enough practice to get the smart vision system. This just closes the blinds. So there is very obviously a secret compartment here, but maybe it's used for a later quest, because this apartment does look to be vaguely plot related. What with... Thank you, but I'm not sure what this is about. What with Pritchard's screenplay being here, seems somehow connected to Sarif. It also has a poster for Sarif Industries around here. So, yeah, I might have to let it go, because I don't see anything I can interact with. I'm really annoyed by the fact I can't find it, because it's very obviously here, you know, the secret compartment, but I can't find a way to open it. Okay, be right back, because I forgot to log out of my email again, and it's annoying me with the notifications. Okay, I'm back. So, damn it, I feel like the game has defeated me momentarily, but I'm not about to spend an hour here. I will presumably be back at one point or the other whenever a side quest pops up, because I feel like this might actually be connected with some side quest. Now, I do need to go through the workshop. To the landing pad. Oh, no. I first need to go back to the other district to finish the quest with the drugs, which is more than a little bit annoying, to be honest, because the metro trip takes a really long time. It is a really long loading screen, at least on my computer. But I really want to finish the side quest, and to be honest, that might give me enough EXP to buy the smart vision.
I've been trying to get a hold of her too.
Which does seem, on one hand, it does seem like a bit of a waste, but I have to admit that I am getting, lost from time to time when it comes to finding those secret locations. So it might be actually helpful in uncovering the secrets of this game. Now, my own hypocrisy regarding my approach to stealing in this game has caused me to start asking questions of ethical nature. Like, I've been wondering, if you're a thief that only steals, that steals the least he can, like he steals things that he considers necessary to him. But he leaves the other things, you know, or he picks and chooses which things to steal, to like only steal what he needs, but actually thinks about whether the person he's stealing from can survive on the rest, because that's basically what I'm doing, right? I can't say I'm exactly a saint in all this, but I am having some consideration for others. And then you have a thief who just steals everything, like, you know, goes house by house and robs everything inside. Do those people actually deserve a different, you know, a different moral judgment? Is there a moral difference between them? Can you really tell that one is like less evil than the other or something? Because obviously, from a legal standpoint, the more valuable things you steal, the greater the chance for punishment. I mean, not the chance. The greater the greater the severity of the legal punishment. But I'm talking strictly about morality here. Now, where would be the level 1? So it's down then? Yeah, I'm talking strictly in terms of morality. Is there a difference? Like, can I claim some kind of moral high ground over a person who would just steal everything inside, or is there no difference between us because both of us are stealing things that are not ours from people who presumably need them, and even if they don't need them, need isn't exactly a claim. Like, just because you need something doesn't mean you have the right to take it, and just because you don't need something doesn't mean that others are entitled to take it away from you. Yeah, but that's what I was thinking about. Now I should be able to run and disable this before I die, so that's a bit of a progress. Yeah, so I did go down in the end, and this should be even lower. Yeah. Now they mentioned turrets indeed in the description of the email of the underground drug lab. So that's potentially problematic, but do I have the AUG to disable turrets? I do, but I need to find the proper security terminal, right? But maybe I can just circumvent it though. Okay, so far so good. And this should be the same code, judging from what I've read in the email. Yeah, right. Okay, so this is the lab, presumably. I doubt they're going to be friendly, so I assume I need to take them out.
Heads up. Okay, let's go. I think they are so fucking smart.
Might have a partial here.
Is he fucking with us?
I'll keep watch. Give him first aid.
Okay, that might be a too large of a
Come on, Bratishka. Everything will be all right.
too large of an enemy contingent for me to reliably deal with, to be honest. I do have plenty of ammo though, so maybe it'll be enough. And still, it doesn't look great. Well, I'm dead for now.
killing planks is always more satisfying.
So there is that. Okay, let me try again.
Try the new one. I should know.
Okay, that's 3 of them down. I'm not quite sure how they shoot. How are they shooting me through the cover? Is it because it's not thick enough to stop the bullets? Which I guess it's totally realistic as far as depicting cover go. It's just not something I was expecting in the game. Ah, they are shooting me through the floor, which because it's not, you know, it is a grate with holes. So that makes total sense as well.
Calm down and are you crazy? I'm not going over there. Maybe it's safer to just stay here.
Did I shoot him or did I miss? I did shoot him.
In we go. Damn it!
Okay, how many more are there? I can see one here. It's not the best position for me to try and shoot him, to be honest, but maybe I can take one in melee. Okay, I think the others are scientists, perhaps? You know, the chemists. So maybe I don't need to actually take them down. Although they seem to appear on my radar as hostiles as well, so maybe I must, but at the very least they are not attacking me. Yeah, I think I do need to bring them down. They are on my radar, so I'm going to give them a nap.
Please, I'm begging you. Tell them I was brave.
Okay, and there's at least one more soldier out there. Okay, I would prefer taking the alarm has been raised anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. What matters is basically taking them down. Okay, I'm sorry, but you have to retire from being conscious for a while. Now, I can't really interact with anything here. I will take their drug money. I don't feel particularly bad about that. What about the multi-tool? I think I've cleared all of the enemies because the alarm is resetting. Harmony knap cover. Neon reactor codes. Full of shit. And so does Chanabog. Your knowledge of the lab isn't going to keep you alive forever. make no mistake, the lab is now ours, it belongs to that valley, and so do you. So I guess that valley took over the production here. I guess I'm supposed to disable it, right? So that they cannot distribute the drug anymore that's killing augmented people when they take it.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
So presumably this is to be done. Freak. Well, so far I don't really care about the alarm being raised. It has been raised. Okay. Damn it, I didn't save. Okay, so that'll take a while. I'm going to speed it up, presumably. Okay, I am going to steal all of their stuff. I don't feel particularly large amount of empathy for their organization of giving people drugs that kill them, so I don't even feel particularly bad about stealing from them. However, this is not everything, because there is still the turret, right? Okay, the radio unfortunately plays on repeat, which starts to annoy me a little. I really like it. I like the auditions, and I like the host and his voice acting, but I would like to hear something new, you know, at this point. I'm trying to look for a security computer to disable the turret in advance before it freaking kills me. Well, speak of the devil. Huh. Okay, first, let's try hacking that.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, I should have more than enough time.
Access granted.
So, cameras, disable all. Turrets, disable. Lasers, disable as well. And alarms I can't really do anything about. It's still useful that I've come here. I can steal that as well. Now, onto the actual reactors, because I still need to shut them down, right? Presumably to stop the production of the drugs. So, let me do just that. Oh, wasn't expecting...
Why are you attacking us? What did Neon ever do to you?
Don't be so surprised. I've seen what your product does to hogs. Neon was bound to draw attention.
I have no idea what you're talking about. This is a private lab. You shouldn't even be here. Give me one good reason not to trigger the alarm.
For starters, because there's no one out there to respond. So how about neither of us do anything rash just yet?
What is it you expect from me? I'm just a chemist here.
Yeah, I really feel they should, cut it out. Like, I'm mostly okay with the idea of some drugs being legal, maybe even most of them, but not ones that are, first of all, killing people with one dose. Second of all, they are not disclosing that. Because they didn't tell, like there is no official warning about it. And third, they are working with the organized crime that smuggles people, so I don't feel particularly great about that application of the whole laissez-faire free market capitalism. Yeah, I think I'm going to shut it down.
You make a product that kills people. I'm not leaving until that's no longer possible. And you're gonna help me.
Why would I help you? People have a right to disconnect from the world. To do whatever they want to their minds, their bodies. I see no reason why that should stop.
Well, I do agree with that, but I don't agree with selling a product that outright kills them in one hit, as I said, and they are not disclosing it. I'll try the persuade option just because I'm interested in it.
Things in Prague aren't exactly looking up right now. I'm not saying Neon is responsible for that. But it certainly isn't helping.
I wasn't paying attention to the
not you, not anyone.
alignment analysis.
Now, as resourceful as I may be, you know this lab better than I do. I'm asking for your help.
You're right. Recreational drug use is not the reason the world is falling apart. If anything, riding the rainbow is one of the few things still holding some of us up. Why take that from me? Why take it from anyone?
Stubborn, defensive, and clever. To defend herself and her interest. Reluctant to acknowledge any responsibility. Persuaded to take lives of others into account. It's not a position that comes naturally. So this, make it personal and uphold the law, doesn't really mean anything to her, I would assume. Okay, this might work, because if she assumes I'm going to do something rash and stupid, she might interject to try to prove that I am an idiot and she knows better what I'm supposed to do. As I said, this, obviously they know it's illegal and they are doing it anyway. This, it says here she doesn't care that much for other people, and she seems to think they are not doing anything wrong anyway. So I'm going to go with this.
I'm not convinced I actually need your help. It's pretty obvious that all I have to do is shoot a couple of these tanks. Any monkey with a gun can do that.
You mean the reactors? You're not serious, are you? You wouldn't actually be that reckless, would you?
Why not? I'm here to halt the production of Neon, sabotage this whole operation. I think my way sounds pretty good.
Your way would kill us all! Please, for everyone's sake, you have to rethink your plan. Please.
Yeah, again, being a criminal, they already know that it's illegal. It's not going to do anything. This seems to be a good route. She's obviously perturbed by my plan, so presumably she'll step in to stop me.
I'm overthinking all this. I'm asking some high school chemistry dropout for information she probably doesn't even have access to. Information I don't even need. Bad things inside of tank, shoot tank. So obvious it hurts.
I'll tell you what hurts. Toxic explosions. Neon may make people see the rainbows, but it's not rainbows inside those reactors. My god, you would actually go through with it, wouldn't you? Please, I'll do anything. Just do not shoot the reactors.
Well,
you're making the right choice.
What is it exactly you need from me?
To be honest, I would prefer to do it myself, because if I let her do it, she might actually not go all the way through with it, because obviously she still probably doesn't think there's anything wrong with what they're doing.
I want to know how to best disrupt the synthesis process. Maybe sabotage those reactors over there, without killing us all. Is that something you can tell me how to do?
There's a fail-safe system you can activate inside the reactor room. It empties the tanks, basically shuts everything down. You'll need these biocells to do it.
Alright, what about the codes?
The code to get into the reactor room is 7851. Inserting the biocells will bring up the reactor terminal. Same code. The only thing I can't help you with is the lasers. That part is up to you.
Okay, I feel like I've already disabled them in the security station. I'm going to seal that.
You look like you could afford your own.
It's cool how they comment on that. I didn't pay attention to that before, because I don't think I ever stolen something right before somebody's eyes. But I think I'll send her to a short break from being conscious. But first, let me deal with that. Well, first I guess let me save in case the turret actually kills me. Okay, enter biocell. And terminal. Empty tank. Okay, so that should be it, right? Yeah, it's emptying. Well,
You can't force me to speak to you. It's done. No more synthesis. No more neon. It's over. You got what you wanted.
yes, and I think it's only fair you join your colleagues in the arms of Morpheus to rethink your life and your life choices. Okay, so with that being done, I think I can actually leave this place altogether and finally go to Golem City, I think. Although before I do, I have some stuff I should probably pawn. Okay, there's still a turret here, but I should be able to circumvent it without much problem. I came from here. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, I'll go to the vendor in this apartment complex to sell some of the stuff I picked up.
Peace seeker.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
You're lucky I don't kill you where you stand. Now buy something.
What is his problem exactly? I don't think I fought him. I beat up the other merchant, but that's because he attacked me first. For some reason. Pistol regular. This is trash. Okay, I think concussion grenade I can leave. I think that's everything I can sell. Still don't have enough for the praxis. Man, it's expensive. Although I guess it's partially the fault of me not stealing enough stuff.
Stop wasting my time.
I have everything I need.
Then get lost. You waste my time.
The worst that can happen is that you'll get shot.
You should know.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Do you search? Praise the machine god.
Okay. I'm finally ready to get out of here. I actually went the wrong way, because the metro station is this way, right? So that's kind of annoying in its own way. Actually, can I go to color to get that thing installed? I guess I can't for now, because he said he's going to call me himself once he's done with his things, and I guess that is dependent on the completion level of the main plot.
Keeping an eye on you, Og.
Ahoy, I'm here. What is it?
Sir?
Here comes another one.
Okay, so okay, now before I leave for Golem City, I would very much like to finally solve the mystery of that freaking secret room in Ribusha Apartments. So, but to do that, I need to spend my praxis on smart vision, which I'm not feeling that great about, but then it is decidedly more useful than it was in, or at least that's how I feel about it, than it was in Human Revolution, just because all of the ways, the alternate ways to get through the locations are much less obvious. So because of that, I need more help to actually decipher them. So I think I'm going to invest in that. So let me get in here and then smart vision. Yeah, and you can reduce the cost of it, which I guess if I do have it, I might as well do this as well at some point if I get enough practice points. But for now, let me assign it. Which hotkey was it again? Freak! No! I didn't. Okay, that was immensely stupid. I think I just let them kill me. I must be really tired because I accidentally pressed G without thinking what that means.
I've been trying to get a hold of her too.
No, I think it was one level higher. Yeah, it is here. Now. It seems this clock is connected with it, but I can't interact with it for the life of me. So is it quest related? Is that why? Because I can't do anything. This is just a window. Is it because it's quest related and it'll become available at a later date? If so, then I feel kind of like I've wasted those points, but they are surely to become useful at one point or the other. Well, let me try the last time just to be sure. There is a vent. There's also a vent out there and a vent out there, so maybe there's another way to get to there. Okay, I need to re-enable it from here maybe, because there's a bunch of vents around. That one of them might actually lead into the secret compartment from like a different side. Maybe from the other side of the complex completely, like out there. But how would I even get there? That is the question I'm having. Oh, there's a save here that I didn't even notice. Well, I guess the thing, the smart vision thing, did become kind of useful in the end.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Damn it, I shouldn't have transferred the thing.
Access
But
granted.
I was quick enough to unlock. Picus Vault keycard. Okay, that's surely to be useful at some point. What about the pocket secretary? This is encrypted. Okay, this is surely used later on for some quest or something, right? It must be. So this is some kind of a Picus journalist bureau or something? With a recording station? Okay, so would this maybe go... Freak. Okay, I'm one level lower now in the Swan building, so that doesn't really help me. I was pretty sure there... Yeah, there's clearly a vent up there. Okay, let me check this again. Now clearly I can't do anything with this clock right now, so it must be quest related, right? And the vent... Ah! Okay, I wouldn't have noticed that either anytime soon. Maybe I can place some crate here or something? Medical cooler. Biocell. I'm not sure who this apartment belongs to, but I would like something to step on. Well, I guess this kind of might work in its own right. Even though it is a little bit overkill, perhaps. Okay, it's actually total overkill because it's too high and I can't... freak. I don't think I can get to the vent from this side. It's more of an exit vent than a place I could reach from here. Yeah, I don't think this will work, which is actually pretty annoying, because it seems it goes where I need to go. Well, I'll try getting a different crate or something. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. This is presumably too small to be worth anything. Yeah. Well, let's screw it for now, actually. I'm kind of annoyed, but what can you really do? Presumably, I must be going back here at some point for a quest, because the clock is clearly related to that secret passage, and yet it doesn't work for now, which makes me think it's actually a quest item, and it's going to activate itself, you know, when the time is right, so to speak.
Switch off patrol.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v komoutu s Rusákama.
Now, the access to the helipad should be past here. Anything else interesting? Well, there is a vent, but on the other side of the door. Wow, that's an honest-to-God plane, and a rather old-looking, well, old. I think it's supposed to be old, compared to contemporary technology in this universe. Although, is it even... if it is a plane, it doesn't have wings, so is it unfinished, or does it work in some way I don't quite understand? Well, either way, I don't think it's that important. Let me check where the vent goes. Does it simply go outside? Chikane's place. What even is that? It's some kind of other... Legend of the Skies. So this room belongs to someone who's a fan of planes. But okay, there's a button. Okay, there's a secret compartment of some sort, but famous pilots, presumably. Yeah, Legends of the Skies. But what am I even doing here? Like, who am I robbing? He has medals. Frick, didn't want to steal that. I thought it was openable. Weapon cabinet, EMP grenade. I don't want to... I would like to learn who am I dealing with. Elias Chikane. I don't think I know who that is at this point.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Meeting. You don't come into the office. Wait, so he's one of the task force? Maybe I do know him. Maybe I'm just having a mental blackout because I'm tired. Payment received. Have to transfer your foster brother to a public facility. Assisted living complex. So he has like a maybe disabled brother or someone who he needs to take care of. But what I still don't understand is how does that relate to the helipad? I need to find. Frick. He is like... Is he the pilot? Will he be the one that's going to fly me? Because he is like... I don't know, jackets and medals and obsessed with planes. Well, this goes back to the vent, but how does this... Okay, so... Okay, this goes back here. Vehor, which means exit. Okay, so this is the helipad, so I guess he might be the pilot after all.
I know that, but look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on Chikane.
Yeah, right, he is the pilot.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilec complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's Chikane now.
I don't think I met him personally in the office.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
I actually wasn't.
Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. Ark territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilec complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an Ark prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past Ark's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
Actually, a lot. First of all, I totally don't believe that the fact that the whoever was dropping the bombs had the bag is enough of an evidence to, well, not even to convict. Obviously, it's not enough to convict Rucker, but it's not even, according to me, it's not even enough of a good evidence to like strongly suspect him. Because to be honest, if like that would be so easy to stage if you wanted to frame him. Like just steal one of the bags, just hire an augmented person who's not related maybe in any way to Ark to do it, and then blame it on them. Like, and obviously I am getting informed by things that are outside Jensen's knowledge, because obviously I know that there are Illuminati plotting in the background, and I know that they were behind the attack in Dubai because they themselves told me in a cutscene. But then again, I also do know that Picus is under Illuminati control, and Jensen knows as well. So presumably, you know, you have to take whatever they tell you on the news and then switch it all around to get a closer approximation of the truth.
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talus Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
I feel like if I bring him in, that he's never going to leave. I wonder if it'll give me an option to like talk with him in there and then not arrest him, depending on what I learn.
You ask me, Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
Okay.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
But damn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
Nah. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
Huh, so is he limping because he has an actual prosthetic as opposed to an augmented leg, and it's not as good, but he prefers it because of all the things, you know, having to do being augmented? That's interesting.
Chikane, you get along like this with everyone on the task force, or are you just going out of your way for me?
I got a speech, Jensen. Just one. Got it memorized, too. So I'd suggest you do the same. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not your pal. I'm not your buddy. Don't try calling me sport or partner. Definitely not fucking bro. I'm your pilot, plain and simple. You want to talk about the mission? Fine. You want to get cozy? You can forget it. Remember all that, and we'll get along just fine.
Okay, I actually wanted to ask him about other things as well, but I think he got annoyed because of what I said. I don't want to leave yet because this episode has been long enough, so I want to pause here.
I still have some things I need to take care of before we leave.
Alright. Go on then, get your shit sorted. I'll be here, waiting.
Okay, so it's even a little bit too long actually, but I didn't have the opportunity to stop in the middle of the conversation, so I'm going to save here and actually end it. That's all for this one. I will see you in the next one. Bye.